We have a vessel for pouring, our pot that we're going to put things in, and it does need a lid. The lid will be holding the ice. A small vessel for the water to collect inside of. A bottle. All right, we just gathered a little bit of lavender from my garden. Now I'm going to show you how to make it into an essence. I'm going to fill one of these up with water. This is 2 cups of water, so I'm going to pour this directly into my pot. I'm going to put it on my stove top for it to heat up. When you pick a bowl that goes with your pot, the bowl needs to be smaller than your pot. You want to have a little bit of cushion around the corners of your pot. That way you can put the plant material as well as the water that you're going to need in order for it to be turned to steam and then collect in your bowl, which is what you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your bowl and you're going to place it inside of your pot. You want to make sure, of course, that when you put your bowl in, nothing gets in there, no water, no plant material. You want the water level to be below the lip of this bowl by at least a ½ inch. And then you're going to want the handle of your lid directly over the top of the bowl, because what is going to happen is the steam is going to come up. You're going to be filling this part with ice. The ice is going to cool that steam rapidly, and then it's going to condense on the lip and drip down into your bowl. So I'm going to take my lid. I grabbed some ice from my freezer. I put the lid upside down. I'm just going to take a couple of handfuls of ice and put it on the top. We let the ice melt, and once it's completely melted, then we can toss it and add new ice in. Alright, so I definitely have enough liquid. I will be transferring my small bowl into this because it has a pour spout. The most ideal thing would be to have a funnel that you can simply just pour from your bowl directly into whatever you're storing it in. A quick note for whenever you store something like this in a container, you need to make sure that your container is sanitized. So by sanitized, I simply mean put it in some boiling water, let it boil for a few minutes, both the lid and the vessel in which everything's going to go. That way your essence will last as long as possible. If there's no plant material or anything in this bowl other than the distilled essence that you just created, it should last a really long time inside of your sanitized container. Essences, I do believe, are supposed to be used up relatively quickly. It doesn't have to be a week, it doesn't have to be a month, but I would say try to use it up within 6 months, because the real potency and power is in what that plant really just has to offer you at this moment in time. That's my personal belief, but that doesn't mean it needs to be your belief as well. If it's something that you want to last over the years, then you can absolutely do that as well. My bowl is now something that I can touch, so I'm going to take it out really quick, give it a little shake. Let me smell. I'm going to smell this. Yes, that is perfection. Alright, I can set that aside. I've got my distilled essence. I'm going to pour it in here just so it's easier to transfer into my vessel. Then the very last thing that you want to do is create a label for your essence. That way you know when you made it, what's inside of it, just in case you need to know that information in the future. We want to include what's inside, the date it was made, and any energetic properties that you may want to also add in as information for yourself. So like for roses, it's for love and boundaries. For the leaf of a lemon, it's about clarity and purification. All right, you're ready to go. You've made your essence. I can't wait to see what you guys create. You'll have to tell me what plants you include and what the energetics are and how those plants have spoken to you. I love taking time to sit with a plant and to just see if there's any wisdom that it has to offer me. I feel like I'm always learning new things, and making essences is such a fun way and a simple way to capture the essence and the wisdom of a plant.